Hello, world of social media. My name is Bianca, and welcome to my channel for the very first time. I'm so excited to be filming this video for you today. I have wanted to do this for as long as I can remember. I am in love with beauty and just everything about it: makeup, skincare, hair care, all of that kind of beauty routines and interests, I would say. So I'm so excited to be filming this for you. The reason why I'm filming this video is to just introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about me, and hopefully you can comment down below and just tell me a little bit about yourself as well. And then afterwards I'm going to give you a little bit of a tutorial on how to get this glowy makeup look right here. So I'm 25 years old. I am still studying a BCom degree. I have a year and a bit left, hopefully a year and a half, and I'll be done. I can't wait to be done. It's been a long 4 years, I won't lie. Because I was a part-time student, I unfortunately couldn't finish my degree in 3 years. I was working full-time, corporate industry, it's tough. So yeah, hopefully I can get my degree done a lot quicker than what I intended. So as I said before, I worked in corporate. I worked there for 3 years and I became team leader. And then I had an opportunity to build up my own department, which was so exciting. But at the same time, near the end, I knew it wasn't for me. I have always had a passion for beauty, and I always knew it was something that I wanted to get into. So here I am. I left my corporate job and I am honestly enjoying my life so much more. For the past 4 months, I've been a completely different person. I've been so much happier and just enjoying life. So I'd like to come on here and just speak about my life so you can get to know me and follow my journey, and you can hopefully be inspired. And I know a lot of young women or men find it hard to follow their dreams or their passion, but I do want to be here to show them that if you put your heart and soul into something, it will happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the makeup routine, and I'm very excited to carry on doing this, and hopefully I can post a video every week and you can let me know what you think. But thank you so much for watching, and let's get into the makeup routine. Okay, so let's get started. So before we even jump into the makeup routine, I just want to speak a little bit about skincare and how important it actually is before you apply any makeup. Obviously my skin is cleansed. I have absolutely no makeup on, and I've toned my skin, and I'm going to moisturize it now as well. I have a few other steps of skincare routines that I do, but we'll get into that hopefully in another video. But for today, I just want to speak about the importance of moisturizer or priming your skin with a primer before you actually go ahead and put any makeup on your face. So having a moisturizer or a primer added to your face will allow your makeup to stay on your face a lot longer, and also it creates a smoother illusion to your face as well. So the one product that I absolutely swear by, and I've been using now for about, I think it's about 3 years, and I won't use anything else for the time being because I absolutely love this product. It's by Clinique. Honestly, investing in a good moisturizer will change your life. My skin has absolutely never been healthier, and I can only thank Clinique for that. But so something really cool that Clinique has actually offered to their customers is a serum infused into the actual moisturizer, which is really cool. The moisturizer lasts a very long time. Now, obviously this is a big bottle, but it lasts a long time, so you can just refill the serum and you still have moisturizer left, which is absolutely really cool and more affordable, which is an amazing idea. So the serum that I actually have in here is a vitamin C serum. It works for my skin tone and my skin type. I'm very dry to combination skin, And yeah, honestly, it just provides a lot of moisture to your skin, and it's a very beautiful and rich product. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little bit of a serum in there, and it's really beautiful. It makes your skin feel just like butter. So you do want to apply that to your skin twice a day, and honestly, the step to good skincare is having a beautiful moisturizer, and that one is just hands down the best one for me. Okay, so we're gonna get into actually doing the eyeshadow. I am gonna keep this look very natural. I do like to do a little bit more dramatic looks for the evening time, but because this is daytime, I want to keep it very light, very natural and glowy. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my eyes, and it's very good to prime your eyes. It just helps the eyeshadow also stick onto the skin a lot more, and also makes it last a bit longer. So the concealer that I've been using is Stay Naked by Urban Decay, and it's beautiful. It's such a rich product. It's what can I say? It's luscious. It's a luscious product. Yes, it can get a little bit expensive, but like I said, it's a very luscious product. A little bit goes a long way, so you are buying value for money, and I swear by it. You do get cheaper products. Obviously, your drugstore products from like Dis-Chem or Clicks. You do get a lot more affordable concealers. Great. I know Maybelline's one is really good, and Revlon as well. But I'll have a look into some more affordable ones. I haven't tried Essence's concealers. I don't even know if they have any on the market, but I'm just actually going to have a look, because Essence has brought out a beautiful range of eyeshadow palettes, which I'm actually going to go and buy soon, and then I'll definitely do a review on that one, because I'm really excited to see what they've actually brought to the market. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and prime my eyes, and like I said, a little bit does go a long way, so you don't need a lot. You can use a makeup brush to actually blend this all in, but I'm just going to use my finger. Honestly, it does work wonders, and you can tell how hard you are pushing onto your eyelids. And always use your ring finger, never use another finger. Your ring finger is very soft, and it doesn't apply too much pressure to the eyelid. Okay, so we're going to start with the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using today. They are very natural, and it is a drugstore product. I love these colors. They are my go-to colors for a very natural look. So the palette is Almay, and it is Almay Beyond Powder Eyeshadow Ombre Natural Elements 05. So I'm going to be using this light brown, and then I'm also going to be using the highlighters that are included as well. This I'm actually going to use for my eyebrows. That's why this is so versatile, because it creates so many different elements of your makeup look all in one palette, and I know a lot of palettes do that. So I just wanted to show you such a small palette can literally go a long way. So yeah, Almay, amazing. And the product is a very, very good quality, being a drugstore product. I'm going to go ahead and just put a darker color into my crease of my eye over there. So I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Naked 2 brush. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it has two ends. So one's more of like a fluffy bristle, and the other one's more of a harder texture for applying highlighters. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the crease of the eye, and we want to keep that darker to open up the eye a little bit more, just to give you that natural, more, I would say, open look. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually apply that into the crease of the eye. And back and forth motions, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of a highlighter onto the, I would say, the more inner corners of the eye, and we want to keep that edge a little bit darker. It just gives you that more open eye look as well. So I'm going to be using the more flat side of the brush and apply the actual highlighter, which is this one, to the eye. You can actually spray your brush with a setting spray beforehand, and it actually intensifies that, that highlighter as well. It is a very beautiful product. So I just want to put that all on the inner going outer, not all the way. So you don't want to bring that highlighter all the way through, as you just want to emphasize certain parts of your eye. Okay, so we're going to move on to the foundation. So foundation is very important for your skin type, your skin tone. You want to match it perfectly to your skin color, otherwise you're going to be creating that makeup line over here, and that's not pretty. I'm going to be using the Infallible 24 Fresh Wear by L'Oreal. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous product. I cannot fault it. I am always happy with the product when I buy it, and I mean, you do get incredible high-end products such as Urban Decay, Estee Lauder, Chanel. They're gorgeous, I cannot fault them, but you do get your cheaper alternatives, and they do just as an amazing job. So you want to either choose to apply it with a makeup brush or a beauty blender, which I absolutely love. It creates such an airbrushed look, so I always tend to fall back to my beauty blender. So this one is by Real Techniques. It's one of the actually good quality products that are out there. I mean, you can get some beauty blenders that are terrible. They just suck up all your product, and you know, they don't even blend properly. So just make sure that you're getting a good beauty blender. So what you want to do is you can either pump the foundation straight onto the beauty blender or onto your hand. I would suggest maybe pumping it onto your hand first if you don't know the product, just so you can see how it actually spreads and how it applies before you apply too much and yeah, we look cakey. So because I know the product, I'm just going to apply it to my blender, and I do about 1 and a bit pumps. Usually that's enough for me. So we want to just create that soft look. So I'm just going to be using my mirror just to make sure that I'm blending correctly. You can apply more if you need to. I can see that I need a little bit more. So I'm just applying 1 more pump. Oh, I got a little bit in my hair. Okay. So you don't want to rub the skin, you want to dab the skin. You don't want to rub this way, so you're going to be rubbing the product off. You want to basically pound the skin. You want to pat the skin. Just like that. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be applying some of that that Naked concealer by Urban Decay under my eyes. It's absolute go-to. So I have these funny veins under my eyes that you can actually see, and I hate them so much, so this concealer covers them perfectly. So you want to create a more of like a V. You can bring it down to the nose area as well. Okay, so I know I look crazy, but we're going to blend that all in. So you want to use one of the bigger, softer sides when you are blending in your concealer. It just helps it blend in effortlessly. And this side. Can maybe get into those corners. A little bit on the chin. And just the excess product on the forehead. Okay, so that's the foundation. What I'm going to be moving into next is just applying a little bit of a bronzer and a contour to my face. I'm going to be using this big palette. I know another brand, Hoola, by Benefit. Oh, they are gorgeous, gorgeous products. I'll definitely want to stock up on some Benefit products, and I'll definitely let you know what I think of them. So I'm going to be using this color over here just to bronze up my face a little bit and just to create a little bit of a contour. Okay, so I'm going to be using my contour brush. Looks like that. And you just want to create a soft line at first. You want to not go too low and not too high. You want to keep it just in that cheekbone to emphasize it a little bit, and then you can push up. Also, don't rub too much. Dab, as if you rub, it pulls all the product off your face. So you can actually take some of that bronzer and apply it to the forehead, meeting down into the contour, and you can also emphasize it, even bring it down, so it makes almost like a 3. So it just emphasizes the bone structure a little bit more. And also creates more of like a slimmer face. So I have a very round face, so it does just emphasize a slimmer face. Just the excess all the way down to your neck. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to create a little bit of a baking situation over here, so we can just make sure that that under eye concealer stays intact. So the powder that I'm going to be using, is the Yardley Loose Powder. You can get it in a translucent powder. I've been using it in deep beige, and it's great. It creates a little bit more color for me. A lot of people do go for the translucent, and it's beautiful. I think it is a great product to actually invest in as well. So what I'm going to be doing with the deep beige is I'm just going to be applying it with a brush that is a little bit more sturdier. You can see the bristles are a lot more tighter. So we're going to take that and actually dab that into the under eye area, and we're going to be doing a method called baking. So what it does is it just allows your makeup to set to your face a lot more. So you just want to add the product like that. You can see I'm going to leave it like that for a while, and you want to put it underneath here as well. You can also apply that to your nose area and your T-zone. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm also going to emphasize that contour a little bit more. Just like that. Just gives you a more, I would say, cut contour. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to let that set. I'm also going to put a little bit of powder on my forehead. Just a little bit. We still want to keep that dewy look. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is my favorite part, and that is eyebrows. I usually dye my own eyebrows, so I'm naturally blonde. That's a big shock to everyone when I do tell them I'm naturally blonde, but I do dye my eyebrows for that reason, just because of my hair being so dark, and I just don't want to look ill. So I do dye them so that when I don't wear makeup I still look decent. Okay, so you want to brush those eyebrows upwards, and then obviously it's really good to keep your eyebrows in a good shape, good condition. It just helps create a better eyebrow structure. Okay, so the eyebrow brush that I'm going to be using is the Sephora brush, and it looks like that. It's very fine at the end. It just creates those small lines. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm only going to be using a eyebrow pencil. My eyebrow pencil is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, as you can see. And I'm just going to create just an outline for my brows, and then I'm going to fill them in with powder. So you can see that there is a little spoolie on the end of this as well. It also just helps to brush the eyebrows up. Okay, so I'm going to be using this because obviously it takes a lot of precision, so hopefully you can see me. But you just want to create a little bit of an outline. I like that very high arch look. I think it just better suits my face, better opens my eyes, and gives me that more slimmer face, I would say, because I do go for that look because of my face being very wide. So we all like to do our little tricks of the trade just to feel more confident, and you know, everyone is different, so learning these different tricks could help a few people. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going in with that dark brown on the same Almay palette, and we want to just fill those brows in with the powder. So it is a very quick way to do it. You can fill it in with the pencil and create a more natural eyebrow look, which I am going to do so that on another video, so that you can actually see that more natural look. And you want to keep the inner eyebrow a little bit lighter. So we're gonna fill in just till there and make sure that the end of our eyebrow is dark. And then we'll go in at the end with excess product and fill that in. Okay, so I just want to fill this one in as well. And then we want to take the excess product. You can even just tap it on your arm, just so we get that natural look in the front. Just like that. Okay, I think they're pretty even. So what we want to go in and do now is just finish off the under eye eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using a brush like this. It's by Sephora and it's just called a smudge brush. What we want to do is we just want to take that light brown that we started with our inner crease and we want to smudge that color under the entire eye. Just like that. You can use a little bit of the darker color as well on the outer corners, just to tie in that color in the crease. Just like that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take all that baking off my face. It's been on my face for quite a while, so you just want to remove all of that powder. Then blend everything in. Okay. So now we're going to go in with a mascara. So I usually get my eyelashes done, so I get extensions on my eyelashes. But for today, because I don't have any eyelash extensions on my eyelashes, I am going to be putting on mascara. So the mascara that I do use when I do wear mascara is the Rimmel London, the wonderful lash. It has infused argan oil. It does help with growth of your eyelashes as well. So I'm just going to be applying that to the eyelashes. My lashes are naturally very long. So when everyone asks me why I do eyelash extensions, it's because I'm blonde and because I want to have that more glamorous look. It obviously does create more dimension and also creates more fuller look. So with mascara, I still get a little bit of that dark look, but not as much as eyelash extensions. You can put on a false strip of lashes as well if you want to with this look. Depends on how extravagant you want to go, but because it's very natural, I'm just keeping it in that natural look. Okay, the other eye. And a little bit more. You can also curl your lashes if you want to before you go ahead and apply mascara. So if your lashes are long but they're straight and you want to curl them, you can go ahead and curl them before applying your mascara. and that's the eye look. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just apply some highlighter and then some lip gloss as well. So the highlighter that I'm going to be using, I'm actually going to use the same highlighter from here. I just want to show you how versatile the actual palette is. So you can use a highlighter brush. It's called a fan brush. Mine's by Sephora. So you can actually apply it with the brush. Just be careful to not get the other colors on it. And you can apply it to the cheekbone. It's a beautiful highlighter. So when I did my my photo shoot last weekend, the photographer was like, "What highlighter do you use?" And I just told her, like, I use the highlighter on my palette, and she was like, "Wow, that's insane. It's like literally popping." And I love it so much because this palette is very versatile, and you know, it's easy to carry around. Like, so like if you're traveling, or you know, like you're going away for the weekend and you just want a very natural look, definitely a go-to. And it's, you know, easy to put in your handbag, and there you go. Okay, then I also want to apply some to the bridge of my nose, just like that. And here on my cupid's bow. Just going to put the excess there. And then what I want to put on as well is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick. It's beautiful. It creates a very natural lip. So I'm actually going to just line my lip with the actual lipstick itself. So I'm going to be taking a small little makeup brush with a very pointy end, and you're just going to put that on the spoolie. And you just want to create a little bit of a liner. And then we're going to take the actual brush and apply it to the lip. Okay, so that's the final result. Very natural, glowy look. Thank you so much for watching my video. Honestly, it is a new adventure in my life, and I'm very excited to share some more makeup videos with you, maybe some skincare routines, and maybe some eyebrow dyeing, which will be very different. I look forward to just creating some more content for you. So thank you for watching.